welcome to ClassWar, the new map by Spunky Monkey, and I am Spunky Monkey. You're trying to figure out why I'm on a Create New Worlds screen. Well, this map uses any seed you want. And the way I did this is by using functions. So it's actually just a behavior pack. So I'm going to show you how to start it off here. Let's go with video here. I'm going to leave it in survival for now, although I'm going to go ahead and do creative because, and you might want to use creative, and you'll see why shortly here. I'm going to leave the seed blank so you can use any random seed. I like the coordinates to be shown, and you do have to activate cheats. And so even if you do survival, you have to activate cheats. I'm going to go ahead and turn multiplayer off, but obviously you're going to want to leave that on. But if I don't, then people will jump on while I'm making this commercial, and I don't want that. So you come here, and you see it's just got the default pack, and here's my ClassWar pack. You activate that, and now it's plugged in. So you want to leave multiplayer on for this because it's it's basically a capture the flag, but like I said, it does use any seed. You see I'm using just a blank seed here, so if you know a seed that you actually want to play this on, you can type it in there and ready to go. Let's go ahead and create the game, or create the world. And like I said, this is a capture the flag. You have blue flags and red flags. But when you're the person setting up, first thing you want to do is do this, and then you want to teleport yourself to 0, 64, 0. The height is up to you. This is why you might want to leave it in creative because you could be inside of a block. So you don't want that. So let's go back up here and map this out to 80 or so. There we go. Ooh, a mesa. Okay, so this is the 0, 0 coordinate, which is right where we need to be. And what we want to do when you first get here is you just want to look around and load up the world. Pretty much make sure everything's all loaded in the area, and then you can just do function start, and you only need to do this once, StartWar, and bam, there you go. Now I do have a bunch of text that pops up here, and you can read all that, but I'll be going through it in this video. So you do start off here in your little thing, and this is now the starting point. Anybody who logs into this world will always start in this little building here. Unfortunately, we can't get out of this little building, but that's okay for now anyway. Let me go ahead and just do this. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I have to find a way out of here. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this will always create it 0, 0. So this is I guess, what's the word I'm looking for here? This is no man's land. This is, there we go. And now we can get up to the roof. Okay, so now that we're in our little no man's land, where no battles are to begin or anything. So when you first spawn in, like I said, I do have a bunch of text that comes in here. Let's go over it real quick here. Just first you decide how you want to do your teams. You got a red team and a blue team. And you can do that any way you see fit, dividing people evenly, or set up a little dispenser redstone with a bunch of papers, red and blue, and just have them press and it'll come up randomly. Yeah, there's lots of things you can do with that, with the red and blue. The red flags, which are red glazed terracotta, are always at -100, -100 at 64 is the height. And this is where the red fort is to be built. And then the blue flags are always at 100, +100, +100 at a 64 height. And that's where the blue fort is to be built. You can do a time limit or something. That's up to you. And the rest of it then is just what class you want to be. And what I'm talking about with classes is you can actually decide how you're going to start off with here. So we'll go function, and you can see them all off to the side there. Now info, if you do function info, that will bring up all that information, all this information. You'll be able to pop this back up. So that's what that function is just info, and that's when any other players start off with. That's probably the first thing they want to do is type in function info to see all that info and decide what class they want to play. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the different classes. So here's the Carpenter. So I don't think it really does anything to my looks. I just got armor and stuff, so that's that. But this is what the Carpenter starts off with. You got 6 stacks of wood, bunch of cobblestone, regular stone, some stone bricks, scaffolding, stone cutter, some furnaces, chests. Got yourself some food. This is the only guy that actually starts out with diamond armor or diamond tools. He's got a diamond pickaxe. And you do have Chainmail. Now this is pretty much starting off with your maximum armor. So this guy cannot wear iron armor. Chainmail is the highest he can go. He can wear leather or chainmail. So I do have some descriptions on that, and that's all in that info. But not only that, but he has haste too. I tried making it as permanently as possible. I think that's about the highest as I can make it. So yeah, you can really do some good mining here. Let's just yeah, I mean, diamond pickaxe and haste 2. You can really do some mining with this guy. So that's his special ability. Let me go ahead and go to function again. We'll check out the next class, which is the Cleric. Basically, you're the healer of the group. Again, I don't think it does anything, and you can see I'm in Chainmail. So with the Cleric, you pretty much get 2 brewing stands, and you can pretty much make any potion you want right from the beginning. You got the glass for bottles, 2 buckets of water to make an infinite water source, plenty of chests to store all your goodies, and of course you do have limiting armor, but you do also start off with a totem of undying. And your special ability is resistance 2, so you're much more difficult to kill. You're more of a defensive player with this guy here. So let me go to the next class, and that will be the Dragonkin. One of my favorites, to be honest with you, except for one thing. Yeah, you got to wear the dragon head. Got to stay on your head. We don't have curse of binding in Bedrock yet, but I tried putting it on and it don't work. So you keep the dragon on, the dragon head on, and you got to keep your Elektra on. You do start off with Elektra. You start off with 3 rockets, fish, and then your different tools. Now you do have diamond leggings and boots, but that's the only armor you can use. No shield is allowed for this character, but of course you can play and be a spy right off the bat by flying around and go and check out the other team, which we can get back to in just a little bit because I will show you that after I finish these classes here. Alright, so let's go back down here where it's nice and safe, seeing as I am in survival. Alright, let's go to function, and we'll check out the next class, and that is the Drownkin. Excuse me. And I don't think, again, it does anything different. Nope, got Chainmail. You got Chainmail. You're not allowed a shield because you do have a trident with loyalty on it. You start off with a trident with loyalty on it, which is theoretically a 2-handed weapon. You don't start off with very much with this character. However, with the special effects is conduit power. So you have permanent conduit power, and you can swim and breathe underwater. So this would be a great class for the water worlds. When you load into a world and it's water everywhere, this would be a great class to play that kind of a map in. Oops, excuse me. Let me go function here, and oops. And the next class is the Enchanter. And you can see I got 100 levels of experience. You're only allowed leather armor, a couple of stone tools, I think is the max there, but you do have a complete enchanting setup. Anvils, you got a grindstone, chests, plenty of lapis, and plenty of books to start yourself off with. And of course, as you saw, the 100 levels. And you do have regeneration too. Again, you're not easy to kill, but at the same time, you don't do too much in attack. So you get this along with a fighter with some diamond armor and get that armor enchanted. You can make yourself a pretty good team with one of these enchanters, and they can help dig and stuff like that. So there's definitely other things that they can do. So now we got the class slash fighter, which is just a basic, Minecraft player. You can see you got 2 extra hearts of health there, and I forgot to get rid of that 0, but you can go up to diamond, or now that we have netherite, or it's coming pretty soon, you'll be able to go up to netherite if you want. Pretty much your tools are only stone, but any weapons can be any, netherite, diamond, whatever. And you can see you got extra hearts already, so there's your health boost, and you do have strength too, so your attacks are much more deadly. So this is basically the tank of the group, so they like to say. Let's see. So we got the ranger now, and the ranger is kind of a woodland guy. Bow is his main weapon. You get 3 stacks of arrows to start off with. You can't use a sword with this person. You can only use an axe for your hand-to-hand weapon. You do have leather. I think I allowed chain on this guy. Now his special abilities are speed 2 and jump boost 2, so he can actually do some, pretty good jumping and running, and he can get around pretty good. Hop on top of a tree and use his bow. I mean, look at, I just jumped a two block gap, so that's awesome. This is a kind of a fun fun class to play. So let me head back down here where it's safe, and we'll go check out the next class. And that function is, it's class, and we got thief. Okay, now the thief, and I will show you. Yep, I am permanently invisible. Crossbow will be your main weapon. You do have, you are allowed leather armor. You do have a stone weapon, but the rest of your tools have to remain wood. Like I said, crossbow is your main weapon there, and obviously your special ability is that you are invisible, but you are also weak. So your attacks will be much weaker, even though you can do a sneak attack. So, and there are no particles in this, so you can actually keep your hand full, or empty, I should say. There you go, and you don't see me. I'm not there. So that one could be very interesting to play around with. And I think we're getting close here. Yeah, all we got left is the Trapper. Again, one of my favorites. Let's see. So you are allowed iron armor. I don't think diamond is allowed with this character. You do have some basic tools. You do have an iron sword to keep yourself safe. And I do believe I allow a shield with this guy, but I didn't give him one. But yeah, basically you got redstone components galore, so you can set up traps to protect your flags. So now as far as the flags go, I'll show you how those are set up. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change myself to the dragonkin, because it'll make things a little easier. There we go. Okay, so now I'm a dragon. Hey, dragonkin. Yep, see I got the dragon head on. I got my wings on. So we can head up here, and it's nighttime. Wonderful. All right, so we're going to go to wrong direction here. We're going to go to -100, -100. Oh, hey, gentlemen. How you doing? How you doing? Go away. Boy, I had to do this at night, didn't I? Oh, creeper too. Oh, boy, everybody's getting involved here. I'm just trying to make a video on how to play this game. Nice. Jeez. Oh, my goodness. Okay, are we done now? I think so. All right, so let's get over to 100 to 100. And here we go. So we have minus. Okay, we're at 87 though, so we need to dig it down. Because like I said, it's at 64 where the flags are. So we'll just, oh, that wasn't nice. Boy. You can see how dangerous this game is already, and I'm just explaining and showing it to you. But that's part of it. That's going to be the deal. And And we should be getting close. We are getting close. So I'll just keep digging on down here. Should have a shovel. Yep, there we go. And we're close. We're almost there. And there they are. There's one. Okay, I gotta go this way. There's 2 and 3. So there's my 3 flags. Now you can pick these up and do whatever you want with them, but the point of here is that this is where you start. You gonna let me fly out? Hey, all right. So right here is where I die. Okay, you're actually supposed to spawn inside, but well, instead of doing that, I'm just gonna do the function. Now you can turn off the cheats after everybody has their class picked out, and then you can take the functions out basically. So that's up to you if you want to allow them to do that or what have you. Okay, we're passing it up here, so we got right about here, and yeah, okay. I don't think I have a bow. No, I don't start off with a bow. Okay. Oh boy, I gotta clear out the area here. Let me clear out the area again. Probably could have just done this in creative, but there's no fun in that. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much. All right, let's try and find the positive 100 and positive 100, and we don't have too far to go on this one. And nope, that ain't it. There we go. So you guys know the little trick on getting down here, and here's the blues. So there's your blue flags, and like I said, right here then is where the blue fort will be built. So it's not a bad spot, so you can build your fort to do that. And of course, if you have a trapper in your group, you can start making redstone. You got a carpenter in your group, you can start building. This is a really cool seed. I have to write this seed down. Very cool seed. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I said, it's all functions, and then then you decide the time limit. And like if you want a 3-month deal, you can do that. And this is where you would start building your fort. And the blues would build theirs over there, and then after the time limit is over with, you can start trying to gather each other's flags. So it's like I said, it's basically a capture the flag, but I added in a few little extra details, like the classes for one thing, which gives you all the special abilities. The drown would be kind of cool here too, the drownkin. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this map. Make sure you have lots of good battles and have a good time. And I'm definitely going to write down this seed. This seed looks really cool. I think this might be one I'd like to play on at some point. Is there a mine shaft around here? Usually is. I don't really see one though. Wow, this place is huge. Yeah, definitely gonna have to log down this this seed here. Very cool seed. Wow, it's like all mesa. This is really unusual. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to write this seed down. Maybe I'll put it in the commercial so you guys can check it out. Is that a bone block? No, it's just sand. Okay, well, that's about it. So you guys enjoy the map, and I will see you in the next map, or you can check out my streams at twitch.tv/spunkymonkey, and we'll probably be playing some of this on some of my streams. Get some people together and see if any of you viewers are interested, and we can build some forts together and have a war. So it sounds good. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye now.